Hello, my name's Andy Redwood from mamoworld.com, and today we're going to look at precisely editing your music to the beat. We're going to start as always by dragging in our song here, and then we're going to load music under the BeatEdit menu. Now of course every music is different, but you'll find that most tracks are actually divided into 4 or 8 beats. So you'll see here if I click on the first section before it gets loud, that was a section with 8 beats we just listened to. So we could go and create markers now, and it would give us a marker for each and every beat that's on here. But to make life easier, what we're going to do is create a marker for every 8 beats. So we're going to come along to this section here, which is the start of a loud section. We know this is going to be the start of a beat. So select one of these lines and click on it until you see an orange line there. And then we're going to come down the bottom, select this and type in 1 beat every 8 beats. Then you need to hit select, and you'll see that you've only got a fraction of the beats there. Then you can go ahead and click create markers here, and that'll give you the markers at 1 every 8 beats. Now the beauty of this system, if we just shrink this down here a bit so we can see clearly, is that these markers are for every section of the song. So what we can do is now shuffle out any section you like, delete it, move it, replicate it, and the beats are going to match exactly. Now this kind of editing is always better in a multi-track session. So let's go ahead and create one now. Drag in a new track, drag in our new track, and you'll see that the markers are slightly fainter, but you'll see the dotted lines coming down here. Now one problem you're going to run into is that when Audition is snapping these, if we edit it and chop up this track, it's not actually going to snap to the different versions we do. So our fix is to drag in a second version of this, mute it on track 2, and then when we select it, we will have perfectly good snapping, even if we chop it up. And that's what we're going to do now. What we've got is the heavy section here. And let's say we want to take out some of this. We want to lose this 8-beat section here. So we're going to drag our timeline marker along, holding shift so that it snaps to the marker there. And all we have to do is make sure our track is selected, press Ctrl K to split, and then hover over until you see this line, hold down shift, and then snap it to the next beat. Then we can drag it along, and it will seamlessly integrate. Now this obviously gives you a huge amount of creative control with the song. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer, you can juggle bits around. Let's try this a second. Let's select this track, Ctrl K, hold down shift, snap it to the next marker, move this up. Make sure these don't cross over with any orange, otherwise it won't match properly. And then this will be a seamless transition here. And the important thing is you can also change the mood of the song. So we can choose to have, say, quiet, loud, quiet, loud. Let's try that. So we're going to chop this part up here, snap to the marker, Ctrl K, and we're going to Ctrl C to copy this part here. Going to move all of these along, snap to this marker here, Ctrl V, and then just move the rest of this back in place. And then you have a seamless transition between loud, quiet, loud again. So the really cool thing here is that you can control not just the length of your track, but the mood of it, giving you much more creative control. So that's it for editing tracks with BeatEdit for Audition. I've been Andy Redwood from mamoworld.com. Thanks for watching.